April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
The next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Why isn't he messing with his hair?
Yeah, and we need to see him do that again.
Oh, he will, I'm sure.
Oh, wow, okay. Okay, even the butterflies. Yeah, sure. What's with this stiff silence?
Okay, I can't do her voice justice, so I can tell you that already.
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word.
That is bullshit right there, Your Honor. How many times have you taken someone at the word?
But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
But no, she's a redhead. She's clearly evil.
I can't believe he actually said that.
I can't believe you wear your hair like that. Payne? You okay, buddy?
Now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
The hell is he calling you sweetie for? No, there's the hair thing. For like 5
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them down right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
What the hell is this court?
I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
I mean, Mia's... You kind of deserve it in this case, Mia. You've hit Grossberg like 3 times.
Yeah, that's true.
You slapped him and punched him twice, I think.
Yeah, his poor hemorrhoids.
Oh my god, not the hemorrhoids. Thank you for calming my nerves. That voice is going to haunt me.
It's gonna do.
You were all so nice. I almost feel right at home. I don't know what this sounds like, and I'm terrified when I'm going to have to listen back to this whole thing.
Not at all. It was nothing.
No, seriously, I have to listen to this at 1x speed. With my editing with this one, I'm going to have to listen to all of it. Save me.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University.
A literature? Okay.
I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine.
Oh, please, boys. You don't have to fight over me.
Well, whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard?
God damn it.
Wow. Wow, that's an old reference now. Holy shit. That is a really old reference.
Sir?
Is there something I can help you with?
You just go and say whatever's on your mind.
These damn simps.
Yeah, they really are simping for her.
I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yes, I can see why you'd say that.
Wow, he didn't just instantly say not guilty. You got some integrity, I guess, Your Honor.
She's going to be a tough witness, all right? It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
What's with the eyes? There's just something weird about them to me.
Yeah, there's something about her.
I had been planning to go back... I can't talk straight, damn it. I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. What? Whatever. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go find... that voice hurts. Or it hurts me to read and do it at the same time. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities. I apparently don't carry a cell phone on me.
Do a lot of people carry cell phones at this time?
I don't even know how much cell phones existed in this time.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
But of course Feeny did nothing wrong.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth.
Isn't it the defense's job to discover the truth?
I guess it's technically also the persecutions, to be honest, I guess.
Please tell us the truth.
I mean, the prosecution finding the truth, I feel like 90% of the time they're like, nope, guilty. But we have clear evidence they're not. Nope, they're guilty.
That's true.
I want my guilty verdict.
To an anime court, they don't really try to find the truth, but
I mean, Edgeworth did in the Steel Samurai case. They just kind of ganged up on the Yakuza.
That is true.
But everyone else we fought is all about their record, which kind of makes sense because it's all been Von Karma and Pain for some reason.
And Pain actually seems to have some integrity somehow.
So maybe we just fought the weird, obsessive prosecutors that only cared about victory, which, I mean, all three were Von Karmas, technically.
That is true, yeah. So,
Pain is the sole exception to the Von Karmas we have faced. Good on you, buddy. But I would never.
That's more than enough. Witness, I won't allow this to continue.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination. Your Honor, I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
Why not? It's an easy victory. You haven't changed a bit.
We know her?
Apparently. Yeah, Faye.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes. We've met before. Once.
Oh, yeah. It's probably related to the death of the lawyer person that happened like 8 months ago or something.
Yeah.
What do we call in this case? We've had the DL6, the SL9. So...
It's the KL4.
No, it would have to be a 3.
All right.
So we'll call it the DH3.
DH3.
Dahlia
okay.
Hawthorne 3.
In any case, Miss Faye, the floor is all yours.
Has anyone ever had eyes like her? In all the cases we've done. There's just something weird about her eyes.
Yeah, it might be because of the brown coloring.
But I don't think it's the brown coloring, it's the marks across them.
Yeah,
it's just weird compared to everyone else's eyes, and I don't know why.
It's like doll eyes, basically.
Yeah, so is that just a style change for this game, or is this something relating to her?
I think it's just a style change regarding her appearance.
Yeah, whatever.
Because I think the doll eyes hints at a facade, fake.
Then they must have just done a style change with that, because we've had a lot of fakers in the past.
That's true.
Now, regardless, it's good to see you again, Madam Faye.
Madame, I know what's grand, my good girlie.
Okay, here we go.
And go back to Feeney's place.
What a name to call him, Feeny. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeny, Mr. Wright, is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building?
Wait. He's in the art department?
Apparently, oh my god,
I thought he
Phoenix
was
is
doing
not...
lawyering stuff. What the hell is going on with Phoenix?
Phoenix said it was on the side, but... So Phoenix is the art major?
Oh no.
That's why he can't... Oh my god. Because you know the joke about art majors, right?
They work fast food?
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senryu poetry.
Wow, that's very specific.
What kind of poetry is that?
I believe Senryu poetry... Oh my god, what is it? I think it's linked to their period in Japan just before the samurai took over.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, how wonderful! It's not humorous. It's
that where they make fun of stuff, I think.
It's not humorous yet satirical side of Haikyuu, yes?
Nothing left to do when a man reaches this age. Sleep is his best friend.
Yes, so it is that period. Because they were in that period of time, essentially noble women did a lot of poetry, and that's where it became kind of famous. Anyway, that's supposed to be poetry? That's more like a midlife crisis.
It is. For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Ah, yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
How else would you enter? Teleportation?
There's back doors and stuff, so... Beanie and Dougie, they were talking behind the building.
So who is this Dougie person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
So what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow, and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How can you be so mean?
What?
I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right, Miss Faye.
Don't drag the witness down to your level.
To my level? Why am I being demonized here?
Please go on. What do you see next?
I hope I did a good fake cry voice for that. Then suddenly Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. Aha.
Yeah, that sounds
contradicts.
very weird.
That doesn't contradict that. I mean, technically, this doesn't actually say we pushed down. It just says they fell on top of the umbrella. I mean,
Yeah, so-
that's still probably it, but still.
So let's just press for now. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes!
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie.
If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now? There's a contradiction here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do it.
Technically, assuming we can use this.
Yeah, I would say it's that.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, so...
Yeah. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Orphan. So let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never.
Miss Faye, I would not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're fishing out here.
That is, she has no supporting, please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Orphan, the defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
Okay. You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that point, there was only two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Dog Swallow.
Yes, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either.
So what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Seriously? Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. Okay, this high-pitched voice is really tough to do.
I can imagine.
Did you not notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. And now then, please proceed with your testimony.
He's so easy to flatter.
I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities.
When you say students, do you mean the students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs.
Please try to stay on topic. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going.
What?
A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Apparently, somebody died inside due to electrocution. Yeah, I don't know about that last part, but still. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on.
Oh, students knew what was going on? Oh, they could have seen it from the windows.
Yeah.
But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something.
It doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students.
So did the students call the police?
Excuse me. Ooh.
I thought you were going to finish, so I just hit enter.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just so... I was so panicked.
Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear.
That girl is telling a super obvious lie, and she knows it.
Prove it, bitch.
Oh! She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's got to be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find a contradiction on this one. Okay, what is the contradiction here? What is the contradiction here? It didn't look like they were fighting. It might be something with this. What do we have? Is it the testimony again?
I didn't hear anything unusual. There was a loud sound when this happened.
Ah, yeah.
I was thinking if you would catch that when I was just hovering over it with the text right below
Yeah,
it.
you might. I was thinking it would be the testimony again, though. So, yeah.
I'll present this. Objection!
You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me. That's where these butterflies are from.
Wait, during the rain?
Apparently.
That's nice, but I find just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Oh.
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
His hair! May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on. I was listening to music at the time.
In the rain?
Yes, I have an umbrella, you see. Also, I've worn my headphones in the rain, though I don't know how much waterproofing or resistance they had back then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Don't you mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet.
Huh, okay.
Damn it, Thor. How dare you? So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder, so I put my headphones on to block it out.
Okay.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in the testimony after all.
Wait a sec, Mia. The testimony is just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. Lightning.
Thunder!
And lightning!
Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, is it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Your Honor, nothing occurs to you unless it's pointed out.
Imagine, like, a whole case because someone was struck by a bolt of lightning. Why? What the hell? That's just funny. Oh my god. Okay. So what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway?
Mia, that's the thing. No thoughts occur to this guy.
Well, except lobster.
This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doc Swallow was murdered.
This is before he had his obsession with lobster. He gets that later.
Oh, you might be right about that.
But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
What are the chances? Who cares? It's a game.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Would it be that the death was actually accidental?
Wouldn't it be natural if it's, from a bolt of lightning?
I don't know. What would that be ruled as?
Wouldn't that just
be
nature?
It's a natural phenomenon, but natural causes tend to be like your body's just old and you just died a natural death.
Yeah, but
your body not being able to handle things.
Literally, any one of us could be hit by a stray bolt of lightning.
So what would that be considered? Huh.
I would just say natural causes. Because isn't that just natural causes by lightning?
I don't know. It depends on how you define natural.
I suppose we'll have to look it up later. All right, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty.
I've heard that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
I hope this case ends with him ripping off his hair.
Yes, I hope so too. Huh?
I'm not a fool, The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electric cable is definitely linked to this case.
No one knew what the murder weapon was until Mia literally pointed to it at the picture.
Yeah.
Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence?
This...
Oh my god. Affidavit? What's this
affidavit?
Affidavit?
I don't know. Just call it whatever.
Affidavit.
Affidavit. I like affidavit more, though.
Who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments at their labs that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacological students. All the equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Oh, that's why they were rushing out.
Was it a blackout?
All the lab's equipment runs in high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable.
Yeah, we could have told you that.
The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see. Knowing it's a school, though, that's probably going to take a lot longer.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
Wow, okay.
No, that sounds like a safety hazard right there.
That is a safety hazard. Okay, we got a student's testimony.
255.
However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cables could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have been snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
So if it's the smallest bump possible, what if, the wind picks up, a leaf at a high enough speed and just hits the cable with it?
Yeah,
or a branch falls on it. Anything could literally break these things.
More or less.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor? I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
It's literally Phoenix.
Oh? Hey?
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's... It is Phoenix, okay. Think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
Why are we blaming Phoenix, our client?
The defendant's testimony?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that...
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
So did he literally just not even think that he pushed the guy into a pole or something?
Probably.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. And it was the very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
No, it wasn't. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? That's by the electrical pole.
It is? It looks like it's in between two electrical poles.
Yeah, it's just a weird angle. That's right, the victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. It doesn't make any sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Order in the court!
The lamentations of my enemy. I've longed to hear them.
God damn it, Mia. You and that smug face.
He's a barbarian.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done...
Mr. Judge, sir? May I say something? Okay, I was not ready for that. The Madame Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What the?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge? I didn't realize the crying.
Of course, it's all right. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors.
Damn, the crying.
Yeah, she's really putting on a good look, you know?
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Oh, really?
Really? The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him.
Wait.
But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind.
What?
The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute.
Wait. But if you tackled him from behind, wouldn't Phoenix have been hit by the cable? I'm just trying to think
Not
about...
necessarily.
I'm just trying to think about how the logistics of this works. Anyway.
So after being shoved...
Alright, so let's say they're over here, near this specific pole.
Yeah.
Phoenix pushes him to the ground, he gets up and runs towards this pole. Phoenix then crashes into him from behind, knocking him into this cable, and Phoenix would be safe because this cable isn't long enough to reach him. So the logistics do work at this angle.
That's true.
I can't believe I'm defending the cute, adorable... Actually, I can't believe I'm defending her. So, never mind.
The victim got up and tried to run away.
Also, I might have a thing for redheads, so there's that. So I'm kind of biased in this situation.
So you really are as Phoenix, I guess. You really do share the same mindsets.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
And you know, I'll be honest, I'd probably fall for her too. If she was real. Because I am a lonely man. But I don't like art. I kind of do. I wouldn't go to an art class, though.
Yeah, not an art
used
major.
Definitely not being a major in it. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge? Okay, that voice is extremely tough to do.
I can imagine.
Oh, of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are.
Even being a tenor does not help with a high-pitched voice like that. Oh my god.
Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay, here we go.
Why did I decide on such a high-pitched voice?
Because it's a cute girl.
That's true. Okay, Feeny pushed him twice.
Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
That's why you basically lied to the court.
I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes?
Would you please forgive little old me?
Of course he won't. What did you...
Oh, come on now. It was just a little old white lie.
Speaking of perjury, I can't wait for that game to come out.
Oh, yeah.
I want to play it. I want to play it more than just the demo.
We'll forget about it this time, but please be more careful from now on, right?
This is normal for the judge. Even if it's not a cute anime girl, he doesn't really seem to care about perjury.
Yeah, clearly.
Unless it is the defendant.
Yeah, that's true.
Then he cares a ton about that.
Because then he seems to...
If it's anyone else, he just doesn't care.
It's because he seems to have a sixth sense when it's the, it's the defendants doing it.
Yeah, sure. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all.
The judge has said better be more careful himself. Dark Alley is friendlier than that girl.
Oh, come on. She can't be that bad.
Oh, I'm sure she's bad.
Beware, Your Honor. I got an achievement for pressing that claim. First time was into an electric pole. That's when the cable broke.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
Wait, what, really?
An imp? Of all things, no, he's not really that mischievous, in all honesty.
Yeah, he isn't. Oh, really?
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. I mean, all he did was push a guy.
Yeah.
He didn't deliberately be like, I'ma push you and then that cable will break, and then I'll kill you with it.
Yeah, wouldn't this be classified as an accident?
I mean, the second part, not so much. If he deliberately attacked the guy after that.
That's true.
Feeny really is scary when he gets mad.
Wow, okay.
Is he?
I somewhat doubt it.
I don't know. Have we seen him mad?
No, we've only seen him, trying to protect someone by
Literally ramming down a door.
That is true. He is very physically capable.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. The dude is scary. Dude works out. He does not skip.
Yeah, he must work out because holy shit, like he can shoulder barge in a door. Do you have any idea how hard that is?
I mean, he is carrying this whole series on his back.
That is true.
Dude is buff.
That is true.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed.
I mean, I don't know about current Phoenix, but future Phoenix, he did knock down a locked metal door. I think it was metal.
No, it was wood.
I have to go back and double check that, but it still would have probably it was strong enough to lock.
Oh, yeah.
And that's normally with metal, so he broke something. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him.
So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music in your headphones while you watched this scene unfold.
Now I kind of want to get the I'm Happy song and just be playing it in the background. I want to, but that would probably be copyright claimed so quickly.
Oh, yeah, I would.
What?
Miss Faye, I'll have you ask you to stop badgering the witness.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them on? Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Go, Dougie! Go, Dougie! Go, Dougie! Well, I wish the best for them both and that they would each give that fight their all. What?
Wow!
What? What the hell is wrong with you?
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
And what happened after that?
Yeah, that's so sweet of you to watch them beat the shit out of each other and cheer them both on.
I guess she's the kind of woman where she wants the men to fight for her. Literally.
Beanie caught up and crashed into him from behind.
That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne? Were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Well, no, there weren't.
Madame Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
She's trying to suggest he tackled him from the back.
Oh yeah, that's literally what I thought when she said he crashed into him.
Yeah.
Cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted all occurred in less than a minute.
Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry. I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away. I stopped cheering them on.
That's understandable.
Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so it's maybe my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Ping me, and I already know what it is.
What is it?
On the final one, she says it all takes place in less than a minute.
Uh-huh.
And we know the first time he shoved him wasn't 5 minutes before, and he died at 3.
So, is this?
Yes.
Okay.
That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
Old Killer X.
Kills cold good.
You know what? I should probably get some of that too. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
We didn't show this. We showed the testimony. We did not show this picture.
I guess it's because it's linked. That's probably the idea. I think it's because there's several correct answers, I imagine.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye?
Are they starting to do the several correct answers? Because it used to be it's only one. You have to choose the exact answer they want at the exact time.
It might be because many of them are linked and basically have the same kind of idea behind it.
Or it's a tutorial. I don't know anymore.
But yeah, it's a tutorial too. So. My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered a power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m.
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia for Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval?
Well, you see, the boys were beating the shit out of each other. All for my attention.
The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Dr. Swallow.
Order the court. What is this all about?
This is nonsense. The real murderer?
You know, I kind of feel bad for Doug. With that last name, he would get bullied a lot.
Oh yeah, but it's meant to be
a lot of people in this universe would get bullied a lot.
Yeah, but that name Swallow, that's for a bird. A swallow.
Yeah. And?
Would you really get bullied over that name?
Yes, because what else can he swallow?
Oh my god.
Kids are brutal, dude.
Yeah, I know.
They'll take
I know kids.
anything to make fun of someone.
Oh, I know. Even you can deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow, only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer?
It's fair. Is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you'll be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer?
It's
Your
Dahlia.
Honor, it is Marvin Grossborg.
No,
It is Mr. Payne.
No, it is Dahlia.
But she's a redhead, and I find them cute.
It could only have been you, Dahlia Horfin.
How can you?
The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Miss Horfin? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
I think she's in heels.
Order! Miss Faye! What I mean, what is to say?
Miss Horfin, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge you are.
Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say, and I don't have to do Dahlia's voice for it. Yes!
You? What is it?
Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record.
What the? Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Oh, I totally believe she could.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat! Bailiff, grab that man!
Ah! Leave my Dolly alone! I expected there to be more noises for the coughing and sneezing, honestly. Because I already said I'm not doing them.
That boy, he's got himself in way over his head.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
Oh yeah, he was in like the basement or something.
Yeah, he was getting the documents.
Seems all right, just in the nick of time. I found a police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
Ooh, how handy.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Alright, now we're going to ignore that and check on this.
Let's see. Location: court, district, court, cafeteria, August 27, 4 p.m. Diego Armando. Okay, lawyer, Dahlia Horfin, suspect. Okay. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Trace of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. Unclear how the poison. It's the necklace. The necklace is a bottle, and there's poison in it.
You'd better take a good look at it. It, details, how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Oh, shit!
Damn!
Armando was Mia's boyfriend. Holy shit, okay.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor,
May I interrupt you for a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't you worry, my dear. I have the suggestion well in hand, like my hair. Go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doc Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead.
One backbone you got there, Payne. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. It is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
Oh, I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
Again with the motive. At least this time the defendant has a motive. Kinda. Ish. It's very flimsy, but still it exists. Unlike like 90% of other times. You know, like when Maya nuked Turkey. What's her motive for that?
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must.
But we've read it.
8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building.
How many cafeterias are there? If there's a basement cafeteria.
Well,
Don't
it's a big
specify that unless there's multiple.
Well, it might be a big courthouse, you know, so... And then, on the same day, the two of them accidentally meet.
And he still has his spiky hair.
Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, has a very good reason.
Very well done. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.